Simon & Schuster Audio presents American Amnesia by Jacob S. Hacker and Paul Pierson. Read by Holter Graham.
Introduction. Prosperity Lost. This book is about an uncomfortable truth. It takes government, a lot of government, for advanced societies to flourish. This truth is uncomfortable because Americans cherish freedom. Government is effective in part because it limits freedom, because, in the language of political philosophy, it exercises legitimate coercion. Government can tell people they must send their children to school rather than the fields, that they can't dump toxins into the water or air, and that they must contribute to meet expenses that benefit the entire community. To be sure, government also secures our freedom. Without its ability to compel behavior, it would not just be powerless to protect our liberties, it would cease to be a vehicle for achieving many of our most important shared ends. But there's no getting around it. Government works because it can force people to do things. The authors of the U.S. Constitution were keenly aware of this fact. 11 years after the Declaration of Independence, with its ringing declaration of certain unalienable rights and its clear-eyed recognition that, to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, 55 American notables gathered in Philadelphia because they had become convinced that the absence of effective public authority was a mortal threat to the fledgling nation. Perhaps the most influential of them all, James Madison, put the point bluntly in The Federalist No. 46, one of the 85 essays that he, Alexander Hamilton, and John Jay wrote to make the case for the new Constitution. There never was a government without force. What is the meaning of government? An institution to make people do their duty. A government leaving it to a man to do his duty or not as he pleases would be a new species of government, or rather, no government at all. In calling on Americans to discard the loose Articles of Confederation that had brought so much instability and vulnerability, the Virginian, known as the father of the Constitution, declared, "A sanction is essential to the..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?